keep your hands and feet inside the biome at all times and watch your step. Thank you. So over here we have the reef shark, and it lives around islands inside the reefs. It feeds on small fish, and it can grow up to 3 meters long. They also eat sea lions and bottom-dwelling hard-shell creatures. It has a long and powerful tail for swimming fast and a curved jaw so it can tear open turtle shells like a can opener. So over here we have the spotted eagle ray, and the baby is like completely identical to the adult, and so behind its pelvic fins it has this very long tail with venomous barbed stingers on the end for killing fish that it really wants to eat and sharks that are trying to eat it. And on the bottom of its head it has a adapted mouth, but please don't lift up the head. It has adapted mouth for feeding on beneathic prey. And over here we have the blue-footed booby right here, and it has blue feet for mating, and the male with the bluest feet gets the female. It has a wingspan of 36 inches and it can be as tall as 90 centimeters. It has webbed feet so it can dive underwater and catch fish, and it can swim faster to catch the fish. And then right here we have the Galapagos shore petunia, and it is white when it blooms, and it grows on a vine or bush. It has thorns most of the time on its stem. For any animal that comes and tries to eat it, it'll teach it a lesson.
Okay, so over here we have the bottlenose dolphins. Bottlenose dolphins are one of the smartest creatures. They are the only creatures to use up more of their brain than humans. Their tails move up and down instead of side to side like a shark's, and they have a special quality to them. It's called echolocating. They do it from a part of an organ in their body called a melon that's located right here in their forehead. And the melon is echolocation is when they send out a noise or a signal to find something that's in front of them. It bounces off, and they can understand what's right in front of them. Now over here we have the stick bug. Stick bugs are very interesting because they camouflage themselves as sticks so that predators cannot find them. And they also sway side to side and move fast. They sway side to side so that they might look like a stick waving in the breeze. And they run very fast, so a creature that does figure out what they are will not be able to catch them. This is called camouflage because they look like something they aren't.
So over here we have the Andean cock of the rock. The male right here is bright orange, and the female is a rusty brown color. And on the top of their heads right here, they have something called a crest, and that is mostly for attracting mates. And the male is in orange color, for like attracting the females, and females are a rusty brown for camouflaging in the while they're in their nest. They feed on fruits and insects most of the time, but they most of their beak is covered by their feathers, so you can't really see it. So our invasive species is the goat, because a few centuries ago, there were millions and millions of goats in the Galapagos Islands. They even ate all the vegetation to make the Galapagos tortoise go extinct, but the Galapagos tortoise slowly came back. So
over here we have the Sally Lightfoot crab. The Sally Lightfoot crab is one of the only crabs that lives in the Galapagos. They are very colorful, and they have 5 pairs of legs. It may look like the front 2 are their claws. They also have a special symbiotic relationship with the marine iguana. They eat the dead skin and bugs off of the iguana's skin.
So here we have the Galapagos sea lion, and it can be 110 to 550 pounds, and it can be 59 to 98 inches long. They are a brown color, and the female has a slender neck and a fat body, although the male has a more slender body and fatter neck. It has webbed feet to swim faster and catch fish and swim away from sharks. Right next to it, over here, we have the Galapagos shark. And it is a very, very large shark. It can reach to 9.8 feet in size. They are active predators and often encountered in large groups. They favor in the reefs around oceanic islands worldwide. They eat the bottom dwelling bony fish, but larger sharks have a more variety, including sea lions, other sharks, and marine iguanas.
Okay, over here. Okay, over here we have our last organism, the Galapagos tortoise. Galapagos tortoises are probably the most well-known organism on the Galapagos Islands. They are also the largest turtles to live. They can grow up to 5 feet long and 550 pounds. They have a good adaptation. The shell is a good adaptation because it protects them from predators as well as camouflages them. Done.
Thank you for watching and coming to our biome.
Thank you.
Goodbye.